In a world that never stops, how do you find your center? What if everything you thought you knew about happiness was wrong? We've been chasing the wrong things. It's time for a revolution, a joy revolution. This isn't your typical motivational video. We're not here to tell you to just think positive or everything happens for a reason. We're here to flip the script on joy itself. You've probably heard that Bible verse about rejoicing in suffering. Maybe you've rolled your eyes at it. I mean, who rejoices in suffering, right? But what if those ancient words held the key to thriving in our chaotic, always-on world? Let's start with a provocation. Joy isn't something you find. It's something you build. Imagine you're in ancient Israel. The year is roughly 605 BCE. The Babylonian army is at your gates. Everything you've known is about to be destroyed. This is the world of Habakkuk, a prophet whose short book in the Old Testament is a masterclass in finding joy amidst chaos. Habakkuk doesn't sugarcoat things. He's angry. He's confused. He demands answers from God. But then, he does something extraordinary. He chooses joy. Now, before you dismiss this as ancient history, let's fast forward to today. Meet Zainab Salbi, founder of Women for Women International. Zainab grew up in Iraq under Saddam Hussein's regime. She experienced war, oppression, and loss. Yet, she's dedicated her life to helping women in war-torn countries rebuild their lives. Zainab says, "Joy is an act of resistance." Let that sink in. In choosing joy, especially when everything around you screams despair, you're resisting. You're saying, "This chaos does not define me." But how? How do we build this resilient joy? Step 1. Embrace the suck. Yeah, you heard that right. Stop trying to avoid discomfort. Our culture is obsessed with comfort, with avoiding pain at all costs. But what if pain is the price of admission for a life well lived? The Apostle Paul talks about suffering producing perseverance, character, and hope. It's a process, a painful one, sure, but also a transformative one. Think of it like this. You're not stuck in traffic. You are the traffic. You're not a victim of chaos. You're a participant in it. Own it. Step 2. Redefine success. Society tells us success looks like a 6-figure salary, a perfect body, and 1 million followers. But what if true success is being able to find joy on your worst day? There's a story in the Bible about a woman who gives 2 small coins as an offering. Jesus points her out, saying she's given more than all the rich people because she gave everything she had. The lesson? It's not about the size of your success. It's about the size of your heart. Step 3. Practice radical gratitude. Not the "I'm grateful for my morning coffee" kind. We're talking about being grateful for the things that challenge you, that push you to your limits. Lost your job? Be grateful for the opportunity to reinvent yourself. Relationship ended? Be grateful for the lessons learned and the chance to grow. This isn't toxic positivity. It's about finding the gold in the dirt. Step 4. Serve others. When you're drowning in your own problems, throw someone else a lifeline. It sounds counterintuitive, but it works. There's a story about Jesus washing his disciples' feet. The leader becomes the servant. When you serve others, especially when you're struggling, you tap into a wellspring of joy that transcends circumstances. Step 5. Build your joy toolkit. Just like you have a first aid kit for physical emergencies, you need a joy kit for emotional ones. What goes in it? That's personal. Maybe it's a playlist of songs that lift your spirit. Maybe it's a go-to friend who always makes you laugh. Maybe it's a physical activity that gets you out of your head and into your body. Whatever it is, have it ready, because tough times will come, and when they do, you want to be prepared. Now let's get practical. Here's your 7-day Joy Revolution Challenge. Day 1. Identify your joy saboteurs. What thoughts or habits consistently rob you of joy? Day 2. Serve someone anonymously. Do something kind without taking credit. Day 3. Write a letter to your future self, reminding them of their strength and resilience. Day 4. Try a new physical activity. Push your comfort zone. Day 5. Have a difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Embrace the discomfort. Day 6. Spend an hour in nature, completely unplugged. Day 7. Reflect on the week. How has your perspective on joy shifted? Remember, this isn't about being happy all the time. It's about building a joy that can weather any storm. A joy that's not dependent on circumstances, but on the strength you've built within yourself. In a world of constant change, be the eye of the hurricane. Calm, centered, joyful. Not because everything's perfect, but because you've learned to dance in the rain. This is your joy revolution. Are you ready to lead it? Share your joy revolution journey in the comments. Subscribe to join a community of revolutionaries who are redefining joy in a chaotic world. And remember, in a world that's constantly trying to distract you, choosing joy is the ultimate act of rebellion. Let the revolution begin.